toddler is not going to go through the only eats Dino Nuggets and mac and cheese phase if you don't only give them Dino Nuggets and mac and cheese. By that I mean my 1.5-year-old has never had a Dino Nugget, but he craves avocado. He asks for blueberries every single morning.
When my son was 1.5, he was the same way. He ate avocados, he ate fruit, he ate eggs. He loved broccoli. He ate a lot of broccoli. But then when he was 4 years old, he went to his grandparents' house for the weekend. And when we pick him back up, they tell us, oh yeah, we took him to McDonald's. And we're like, you did what? And we had told them, like, these are the foods that he eats. And we're like, he doesn't eat McDonald's chicken nuggets. That is not an approved food. And they're just like, oh, he seemed to eat them fine for us. No, we're not telling you that he's picky and refuses to eat them. We're telling you that we refuse to take him there. But once that line is crossed, there's no going back. It changed his brain. Every family is different. Every kid is different. Every scenario is different. And they reach an age that you can't control what they have tried. Are they gonna eat school lunches? Are they gonna go hang out at a friend's house? Are they gonna go to one of their friends' birthday parties? Because if you homeschool your kids and then you don't let them have friends or stay at their grandparents' house, then yes, you can make sure that they never try a chicken nugget. And I am all for kids having healthy diets. I'm all for giving parents advice on how to find those foods that a picky eater might like. My son loves pea soup and we just don't question it. We go with that. We should all be trying to get our kids to have the healthiest diets possible. But I'm never gonna come on here and shame a parent for what their kids eat. For some families, it might just be a picky eater. And for other families, it might be a kid that goes to the hospital because they're malnourished because they won't eat anything. Kids who have textile issues, kids who don't have hunger cues, a combination of things. Their doctor is telling these parents to give them the highest fat, highest protein foods that they can possibly get that kid to eat and just put that food in front of them all the time. Because we all understand this philosophy of like, oh, well, if we only ever give them healthy food, what are they gonna do? Starve to death? And for some kids, they actually will. They actually will do that. And another issue is things like my neighborhood. This is a food desert. You don't know what that is. It's an area where there is no grocery store. And more than 50% of my neighborhood don't have personal vehicles. So a lot of families have to figure out how to feed themselves with the food they can buy at the gas station. So there are no avocados, there are no vegetables, there are no fruits. As parents, we all go through times where we're really on top of things, and then we have other times that we're just getting by. So yeah, he went through a stage where he ate more chicken nuggets than he probably should have. And so we have to be intentional about making sure that we are making complete meals, that he's getting a lot of variety in his diet. Being intentional about making sure that he's trying a lot of new foods that he's never had before. Because sometimes we find a healthy food that he really likes, we just never thought to give it to him. And then when he does have those snacky foods that he likes, trying to find healthier versions of those same snacky foods that aren't gonna cost an outrageous amount more. Instead of Dino Nuggets, Costco has these breaded chicken chunks that are more real chicken, less processed, and don't have as many preservatives in the ingredient list. Because it's not helpful for us to feel bad about what we're feeding our kids. It is helpful for us to think of some small ways that we can make our child's diet healthier, to work on making their diet a little bit healthier every month, and to really feel good about what we're doing. We need to encourage each other as parents, and we need to have the understanding that every parent and every child and every community and every family is different. And we can't assume that what works for us is going to work for anyone else.